everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Skulls of the Shogun. So we're going to continue our campaign here. We are on the boss fight for the third area. I'm just looking here. Looks like, you know, if I was to hazard a guess, I would say there are 5 areas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. It's hard to tell. But in any case, so we're making our way through the game. We're making fairly good progress so far. Let us go to the Guardian Gardens. Again, this is the, I believe, the first time I've done this mission, but it all kind of blurs together to some extent because I played so much last night. You know what? This actually is the second time that I did this mission, but this is hopefully the first time that I'm going to succeed because I failed at this one when I tried to do it last night, and it took me a long time to fail at it. So there is always the chance. I know some people hate when I constantly, like, hedge my bets at the start of these runs, but anything could happen here. It is, you know, XCOM style, but it's not Iron Man, so we can just reload or save if anything becomes too bad. Anyway, so Akamoto. Is that, or is it Kurokawa? We're Akamoto, he's Kurokawa. We are going to not fight him this time, but we are going to fight that General Romioka, who also wants to get his hands on our sweet Sakura, cherry blossom of my heart. In any case, again, notice some of the game's trademark humor if you have been reading this. Sick burn, bro. Your best instrument always was second fiddle, worm. Google Maps burn centers in your location. In any case, we can take a look at our map here. This is the most important thing for us to look at. By the way, this is kind of disgusting right here. It's not gory or anything like that, but this is going to be the first time we are ever going to see enemies eat their own skulls. I'm not sure this will function more as anything than a plot device later on, but these fox monks have basically become demons in their own right, similar to, you know, when we eat 3 skulls with any other kind of minion. In any case, now that we can look at our map here, we've got some things that we should probably take note of. So we have 2 squads, basically. We've got a large squad on our right side here and a smaller squad on our left side. If I take a look, we can see that there's a little bit of bamboo, like here, here. The tall grass here doesn't offer any protection, I believe. There's a shrine here, as well as a number of rice paddies. And we're going to get out and try to control those, because we're probably going to lose a lot of units over the course of this whole thing. So I think our best course of action, we do have an infantry member here who should just be able to haunt this. We have an infantry member here who will probably not be able to haunt the other one, so we won't use that. Instead, maybe we will use our archer and haunt that location. Although I worry about the cavalry getting close. So you know what? Why don't we use our cavalry and haunt this location? Unless we can haunt that shrine, which we cannot. So we'll haunt here. We just want to make sure that we are getting basically like the maximum number of rice paddies on this first turn as is humanly possible, or, you know, zombily possible, depending on your perspective of what we're at right now. We're gonna move our cavalry down here, or cavalry down here. That's not a haunt, that is a haunt right there. We'll use our other archer and haunt this location, so this should give us 100 rice per turn. And we're gonna move this remaining infantryman over here. The reason being is that we're gonna use these infantry as like a wall to protect our existing general. Because the longer we can keep him meditating, the better. We are almost certainly going to have to use him in order to do some combat in the future, unfortunately. Because this is going to be a fairly difficult mission. Obviously, you can see they're haunting a lot of areas over there. They're going to be able to create their own minions, which is going to be increasingly difficult for us as we move forwards. But we really just want to destroy enemy archers as soon as is, again, undeadly possible. Let's just think about this for a second. I have cavalry here. Can any of this cavalry reach the enemy archer at this position? Yes, it can for 80%. So let's just move him back for a second. How about this archer? Can he hit the enemy archer? Yes, he can. Okay, so we should be able to get a kill here. Let me just see if the other archer, because he's not really doing anything. This guy should not be able to. Okay. So we're gonna hazard a guess at this one. I'll probably lose a cavalry here. I always mispronounce that. Apologies. But assuming we missed. That is real bad, actually. And he can't even move after this point. Okay. How about this cavalry? Can he get close? No. We might have to cut our losses on that one. That is super shitty. And this guy can't get into a better position either. Okay. So this cavalry, I'm assuming, is basically just going to be dead. I probably should have just gone for this guy right here. But we're going to have to deal with that, unfortunately. I think what we should do here is now take our... that's not an archer, that's an infantryman. Oh, God, it's all come off the rails so soon. We still have 4 moves left on this turn. Let's think about this logically. I don't want to lose too much if I can avoid it. cavalry can obviously get a hit here, but it's not really worth it. What we should probably do, let's use our infantry to haunt this, so we can create another archer here, or another cavalry, I guess, to compensate for the cavalry we're about to lose. I'm going to put our archer here, which should protect him a little bit, and we still have 2 moves. I don't think it's in our best interest to move our archer to haunt here, because this cavalry will just destroy it. Take a drink every time I say cavalry. You know what? I think I'm just going to end this turn, believe it or not. I'm not... Oh, that's not what we want to do. I'm not happy with it. That miss that we had there has a monumental impact on our chances for success. We should lose this horseman. You know, sometimes that's the way the dice roll is going to go. He's going to haunt here. If our cavalry lives, he's not going to. But if he did, he would be able to help us get a kill here. Sadly, he is just going to be eaten, and that's going to put a skull on the battlefield, which is going to be a real thorn in our side. Luckily, it only went to an infantryman on the enemy side. Still kind of a pain in the ass, but... in any case, we're going to collect some more rice here. Again, I can't stress enough that I'm not happy with the situation as is, but we kind of have to deal with it because there's not much we can do otherwise. What are our odds here? 100%. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking on this one. First things first, we go... actually, let me think about this. How much damage do we do to this guy? Because I could possibly get my cavalry to... we do 4 damage. Does the infantry do 2? It should, especially since he can't counterattack. The infantry does 3. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. We kill. Well, it's not going to kill, but we attack. We take our archer. Actually, we don't need to use our archer. We can instead just use our cavalry and bust through here. That should get the kill easily. So let's just stand as far back as we can, because obviously we don't want to be too risky of a situation ourselves. Whatever, that's going to do. So he's going to be dead, and there will be a skull on the ground, so we are 1 for 1 with the enemy right now. I'm still not happy with the situation. Definitely want to avoid getting knocked into the drink. But now our archer can still move, which is big. We can't kill him on this turn. I really wish I'd attacked him last turn now. But let's think about this. So if I move my guy out here, I should be able to keep him reasonably far away and still do damage to the enemy. The only thing is, if I want to attack them, I should kill them on this turn. Because otherwise, we're not really gaining too much benefit. Because they can just have the Fox Monk do some serious healing. So, here's what I'm thinking. He's going to gain 2, but we should do 4. I think. We're going to have to move him a little bit. Like so. 80% to do 4. He'll get 4 back. I'll get hit for 4. It's going to be interesting, okay? I'm not promising anything here, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to send out my archer to give... I really want the 100% chance to hit. Beautiful. He's still going to be able to haunt that rice paddy, but I'm going to get on the rice paddy myself, which should give me extra healing. Might want to move the infantry out to help him, but I'm going to keep them there just for now, and I am going to use one of my moves here to summon another archer, who I will then move over onto this other rice paddy if possible. Yeah, I should be able to haunt it on this turn, give ourselves some extra rice. I'm not going to eat the skull yet. I'll save that in all likelihood for one of the cavalry as we move onwards. All is not lost yet. He's obviously going to gain 2 health, but we should still be able to kill him, unless he kills us. Now, by doing 4 damage, he actually knocked us off the rice paddy, which is the worst byproduct of that. I still think we should be able to kill him on this turn. We're haunting there, so we're stuck on the rice paddy. This is good. As long as we live, it's good. And he is moving some more of his units out here. The reason I'm taking over as much rice as possible is because I want to make sure that it's going to be in the cards for me to possibly kill him and stop him from regenerating units. Can I attack with the... Yes, I can. That's going to do 3 damage, which is important. What about my... yeah, we should just come out here and immediately kill this guy. Or do as much as we can, at least. So he's only got 4 health left. Now he's only got... Oh, he still did damage to me. Not too much, though. We'll be able to not move at all. Awkward sentence, but in any case, he is now dead. And provided we stand on the rice paddy, we should gain enough health back to survive unless he shoots me this turn. Which is definitely possible, don't get me wrong. Now, we do have 2 archers capable of shooting this cavalry right here. He's going to hit me if I stand there. But he will not hit me in this situation, so we're going to take him down like that. We'll probably take him down with our other archer as well. Like so. Again, skulls littering the field now. I think it's in our best interest to have our Wait, can I? Oh, no, 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 no. Cancel move. Thank you. Can this guy haunt? He can eat the skull, or he can haunt the rice field. I think it's in our best interest to haunt the rice field. That should be the end of the turn. Okay, believe it or not, I think I'm starting to turn it around just a little bit. The AI is not playing superbly. I need to haunt the shrines next. I want to make sure that they don't have very much chance. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I want to make sure that they have almost no chance to create new enemies. Again, I've kind of neutered their rice supply, but that's not doing a whole lot for us yet. I mean, we have to get rid of those enemies first. But we're gaining what, like 75 plus another 50, 125 rice per turn? That's basically like getting another infantry every single turn. And we're definitely going to want to try to kill some enemy archers this time. Every time I say enemy archer, I feel like I'm talking about the FX cartoon. So we definitely want to make sure that we do damage to the archer this way first. That'll do 3, which should allow me to kill him. This might totally sacrifice my infantry, and I'm A-okay with that. We can always create more. In the meantime, we're just going to do that to get that archer killed. Can I possibly get my unit far enough away? Well, if I put him here... Actually, if I move him all the way back here, he should be able to heal. If I can get him on the rice paddy is a thing. Let's cancel last move. We're just going to have him wait there for a second. Now, what about this archer? Here's the real question. Can I get him in deep enough to actually do damage to other enemies? Yes. I could probably kill that archer. But I need to get another unit in range. And it might result in the death of my archer as well, which obviously I do not want. But I can only hit that guy. God damn. The Fox Monk is not going to be killable on this turn or the next. This is a tricky situation. We do have cavalry. Cavalry is not capable of riding out anywhere of importance. So let's think about this logically. We have 3 moves left. Our general's in a fine position. What is his health? 11 out of 11. Obviously, they're going to be 11 out of 11 as well. I think we're doing better from a manpower perspective right now, but again, that could change as time goes on. Do we want to heal? Here's the thing. I think we could attack and heal on this turn, believe it or not. Depending on how far I can move after this. Maybe not. But we might as well at least try to kill this infantry. He'll be able to hit me next time. Their archer will be able to hit me next time. I don't know. This is a tricky situation. I apologize for taking forever to make my decision here, but that's kind of the nature of the game, you know? So let's take our archer out here. He can hit the enemy archer. He'll do 80% to do 5 damage. That's big, but it's not big enough since I can't hit him with anybody else. It's a very tricky situation. I would love to heal this archer. That would be an important part as well. Here's what I'm thinking. We take this archer, we put him in the bamboo. He has an 80% chance to do damage to that infantry. I really want to do damage to the enemy archer is what I want to do, but I don't want to be counterattacked. So this is maybe the best thing we can do. Damage this infantry back here. Hide in the bamboo, which we can barely do. I'm not even sure if he's in the bamboo right now. Then take this archer. Can we put him on the rice field? Oh, it's not quite there. We should probably move him back a little bit then. But I still want to keep him in the fold, so why don't we put him out here? He's not on the rice paddy, unfortunately. And with 2 remaining moves, I think I will take the cavalry out here, eat this skull, and then try to get into the bamboo myself so that this guy's a little more survivable. Hopefully, at least. Yeah, that'll do. And possibly just create another archer from this shrine, believe it or not. Either that, or I could try to haunt this location right here, which might actually be an okay thing to do, but I'm doing okay from rice right now. So you know what I'm thinking? We will just create another archer up here. And at the very least, even if our right side totally falls down, we should be able to attack the general head-on, which will be awesome. It would be sweet if the general's name was actually General Head-On, but that is not the case. So we did lose an archer of our own there. That might have been infantry, I can't recall. And they do have an infantry that's just eaten that. I really do not want this guy to become a demon. I haven't encountered any potions of my own yet, which is part of the problem here. Is that guy going to be able to kill my archer? Oh, that was unexpected and not cool, game. Very, very not cool. So we lost 2 units there. We are going to be gaining, what, like 75, 100, what do we have, 150 rice per turn. That's really good, actually. But we lost a decent amount of our ability to do damage there, which is unfortunate. First things first, can our archers hit anybody? No, they are still too far away. But we have to get him into position somehow, so we should... Oh! I kind of thought I just saw the ability to possibly hit an enemy there. Let's try that again. There's like... Oh my god, it's so close. At like some point on this circle, it feels like it should be okay. But let's leave him there for now. We'll definitely use him this turn. The only question is what we will do with him. So we can easily kill that guy. Can we get the infantry into a position to attack him? Yes, we can. Okay. So here's how we're going to do this. First things first. Sorry for the frame rate again. That's the console's fault, not mine. There was no knockback there, I believe. So even though this archer has to stand still, we should be able to get the killing blow in with this infantry, which is important because when the infantry does the killing blow, that saves a move for our cavalry here, which, you know, might want to eat a skull, for example. But I might actually just want to use the cavalry to attack the enemy archer, assuming I could actually get my archer in range to hit it. What is that? That's 100%. Okay, we can actually, believe it or not, kill that archer, which is exactly what we want to do. Cancel last order. Use our cavalry to come in here. That'll do enough damage to ensure that we don't get a counterattack. It's kind of risky what we just did, but by putting myself here, I think I'll be reasonably okay. I know that means I'm right next to the enemy, but it's actually not that big of a deal, I think, right now. And now it is impossible to hit this guy? Was it the knockback? Oh no, I can still hit him. It's only 80% though. Okay, thank God. That would have been the worst miss, possibly in the history of these videos. So, it's still a very hard-fought battle here. With our... I mean, we have to move this archer, but I want to create an archer as well. But it doesn't really do us all that much good to create archers, but never move them into a position where they can attack, if you know what I mean. So, let's just move this guy out here. Next turn, we'll be able to create another archer and possibly another cavalry if we want to, which is good because we're probably going to lose some units this time. That guy is going to become a demon, which I'm not pleased about. But with enough archers, we should still be able to kill him in one turn, believe it or not. Oh, our archer's been knocked into the drink. I actually did not expect that. That came... I'm not going to say it came out of nowhere. Oh my god. Come on. The good news is, in this position, it might be possible for me to knock some of the enemies into the drink as well. I haven't really been factoring the knockback into my decisions, but losing 2 units on that turn is a big deal. That's for sure. And pretty soon, we're going to have to start haunting new rice paddies. In fact, this turn, we're going to need to start haunting new rice paddies. Now, here's the question. Can we knock enemies into the drink in our current position? That is going to depend, I think. So if we stand here, let me take a look at this. It should work. Am I wrong? I don't know if we can get behind this guy and have enough to knock him off the edge. This might be worth it, though, because he's the demon, you know? So, but he's not that close to the edge. If I could rotate the camera, I'd feel better about making this decision. But, yeah, I think there's enough space that he would survive. But I definitely want to knock his partner here into the water, if possible. Just want to shift a little bit to make sure I've got it working appropriately. Let's try it. We got to give it a shot. Alright, that's beautiful. Obviously, we're just going to try to get our guy out of the range of that similar kind of attack for now. With him being dead. What do we have here? We still have some infantry surrounding our general. It's not a lot, but it's something. Now, with 2 archers, we should be able to do some real damage. That's only 80%. What would this do? I can't even see how much damage it does on the flags. With 3 out of 6, though, I believe that this would do... he has 12 health. I think we can get him down to 6, but he could just eat 2 skulls on the next turn. But if he eats the skulls, it takes the skulls out of the equation for enemies to use. I don't know. This is where the game is starting to get a little tricky. I could just eat the skull myself, but I could still be killed in 2 hits by this guy, I think. Is there any other situation where, if I zoom out here briefly, I could knock enemies in? I don't think so. I really want to take over this setup on the right side. So maybe I'll start moving over here so I can continue to haunt. And that still leaves us with 3 moves. I think I should summon... another archer. I know this seems crazy. I'm just running this like pure archer strategy. Then I think I should move this archer, you know, over into the area where he can actually do some attacking on the next turn. And I could summon a cavalry as well, but I don't think it's worth it. I think it's worth it to do some damage. I'm not really sure why, if that makes any sense. That might not make you feel too good about things. But at least this will keep him preoccupied if it hits. It did 0 damage. How is that even possible? That makes no sense to me. Maybe because he has added defense and our guy was not healed, so he didn't do very much damage, I guess. I don't know, I'm starting to feel like this is the point where it all comes off the rails. Maybe I'm not focusing enough on the skulls. Alright, so our cavalry has been hit. He's going to be hit again. I don't think he's going to die. And in fact, he may be in a position here where on the next turn, assuming he doesn't get killed here, he can actually knock that demon into the water. This would probably save my life. If not, though, it'll probably end my life because I'm pretty sure the cavalry will die in 1 hit. But if it works, good lord, that would be huge. Okay, so again, our general continues to grow stronger. We really need to kill this demon. I never should have let him get this strong in the first place. Let's just get behind him here and then do the attack. Is that going to be enough? It seems like the edge is really close there, but I kind of can't tell. Oh, it's way further away than I initially anticipated. Okay, how about this way? No, I don't think that's going to be good enough. I really need to get, like, squeezed in there. That's the same way, right? I don't think there's any way I can knock him out in this situation. I really just need to, like, be halfway. He's positioned himself very well, and for that I give kudos, but I don't know, maybe this is the position? We've got to give it a try, right? Maybe a slight move here? No, that made it worse. Let's try to get back into that sweet position of leverage we had before. XCOM didn't have this. And let's try. Again, we'll die if we don't kill him. We didn't kill him. That's really bad for us. We have no infantry in the area. If we did, we could probably knock him back a little bit further, but as is, I'm pretty sure we're actually going to lose this one. We might want to awaken our general. Real question is, we don't get any knockback with our infantry. Sorry, with our archers. So I could do like 3 damage, 3 damage, 3 damage. That's only 9 though. And I can't get anyone into that area, unfortunately. I could kill this infantry, like that's not even an issue. We might as well do that, I guess, because we've got to make sure that the enemy, well, he doesn't even have any rice production, but we've got to make sure that the enemy is incapable of healing his own players, because otherwise this would be terrible for us, obviously. We might as well just haunt here. No, I don't want to eat the skull. I want to... Can we not haunt it again? Maybe that's the problem. Is that you can't haunt after you've already haunted it once, so you can't just constantly end up in a battle that lasts forever. Eating the skull is a good idea, but we should probably save it for when we need health. In the meantime, let's summon another archer, and I guess we'll get our archer into a position to do some attacking. He won't be able to attack on this turn, I believe, because we're all out of units. And we should really make sure he's not as close to the edge as he actually is, or he'll be way too easy to knock in. Oh, we actually can do an attack here. We might as well. Why not, right? 3 damage. It's something. I don't know how this is going to work. I'm pretty sure we're going to die. I'm definitely going to upload this episode whether I die or not, because it's not like a colossal failure. It's more of a slow burn, which is okay. I'm into that. Again, a chess match gone wrong is still a fun chess match, right? So he's already used a move. We're just going to see what this guy does. Ah, it should stop leaving your dudes on the bridge. They're just getting knocked into the water. Oh, and because I have no infantry, I don't have anybody that can knock him into the water. I've learned a valuable lesson here today. And that lesson is, don't let that dude become a fucking demon, and at the same time, maybe diversify a little bit. Don't always go with archers. I only have 25 rice now. Well, we might as well give this the old college try, right? We're going to awaken our general. We can send him out here. He's going to be able to do 3 damage per turn. We don't necessarily want that. Step 1. Cut a hole in the box. We send our infantry out here. He's going to do 2. And then our general should be able to finish him off. 2, 2, 3. Yeah. No, now there's been knockback, so we can't. So let's send our other infantry out here. And then our general up here. General up here sounds just like a sweet name for a dude in general. Or as a general, I guess. We still have 2 turns left, but there's not too much we can do. We've got to like attack this guy, but we've also got to back up far enough that we're not gonna just be knocked into the water instantly. And that's, you know, easier said than done. We are doing some decent damage to him. I mean, we can take down half his health in a single turn. That doesn't really help us out all that much, though. I think if we're fighting a losing battle here, The fact that we've awoken our general means that things are probably not going great for us. Looks like he's diversified a little bit. He's going to send his infantry, his demon infantry, I should say, down here. He's not gaining any extra benefit for having all these skulls around him at this point, but he is still alive, which is something. Our general's going to take a little damage, but he's going to dish some out as well. And the real question is, are we going to be able to kill his general before he kills ours? Because we stand basically no chance of wiping his people out from the planet, which is normally what you'd want to do in this situation. I really should get that fox monk statue, but he's got no defense surrounding his general. And, of course, no way to summon new people. The real question is, can I slot an infantry member up there? I really just want to go with my general for a second. Can I get up here close enough and actually knock this guy off the edge? Holy shit, I think I can. Oh my god, that is huge! Killing that guy actually means we have a chance here. We can also do damage to the fox monk. How much can we do? We'll lose another 1 on this one, and he'll lose 3. So that'll take him down to 9. Can I get archers in range? One second, you just wait here, Mr. General. You've done your job. I can't get archers in range on this turn. So I'm going to take some damage on the next turn, probably from these infantry. Maybe I can kill these infantry in the meantime. I wonder if it's possible to knock this guy. I want to knock him into, like, the range of my general. It seems like that's not going to be possible. And that may indeed be correct. So instead what we're going to do is just actually form, like, a protective barrier here. And we might as well eat this skull with our remaining infantry. And I've got a renewed sense of vigor, because I think we might actually be able to turn this around. I feel like I'm casting an esports game or something right now. Again, we're going to move this guy up here. And this should form a pretty nice wall around our general. So I'm just going to move our archers back into position. Where, who knows, maybe they have a chance at success. Might as well just eat this skull here. The problem is he's going to awaken his general soon. And then we're going to have a general v general showdown, which is going to be pretty crazy. And he still has 2 fox monks, of course, which is going to make things very difficult for me. Unless I'm able to kill his general in 1 turn, which is possible, but perhaps a little unlikely. Good news is there's a ton of skulls here for me to eat, and eating those skulls is going to make my general stronger, possibly even turn him into a demon, and a demon general versus a regular general probably bodes well for me in the long run. At the very least, it's going to come down to it. The fact that he's wasting his fox monk trying to get 25 extra rice per turn is pretty hilarious. That might just be an awful AI bug or something. Alright, so one of these guys has 4, the other one has 8. How much damage do we do? 3. Let's kill the guy with 4 first. This just seems like the logical decision. And we'll keep our archer there. Then we'll take our infantry, finish the job. So with him being dead. After this, we can focus on the fox monks, and that's going to be very good for us moving forwards. So again, we're going to attack this archer. That's going to allow us to do, or we're going to attack this infantry. That's going to allow us to do 3. Presumably now, our infantry will do 2. And then our general can possibly do 3. And then eat a skull afterwards, so he won't be too weak, I think. So yes, we'll just have him kill, and then eat the skull, and then fall back behind enemy lines here, or behind friendly lines, I guess I should say. This is a long episode, but goddamn is it not worth it. I kind of expected that we were gonna be like restarting halfway through. I gotta admit, I almost rage quit. The general has 17 health, and again, he's gonna be able to do 2 damage per turn, or 2 attacks per turn, which is nothing to sneeze at. And he's gonna be able to heal himself, of course. So we're definitely probably gonna have to focus on the fox monks first of all. Otherwise, he's just gonna be healed constantly. And how's our general doing? Well, if I eat 2 skulls with him on this turn, he will turn into a demon, which is awesome for us. Is there any way I can fall back far enough? Yes, I can. I don't know how much this is going to do. I think it's going to do 3. In any case, whatever it does, we have to do it. We have to take out the fox monk. There's no way around it. He's going to attack in this situation, but not in this one. 80% chance to do 3. You know, we might have had a chance to take out the general this turn. This is the smarter decision, though. Provided we... In any case, the fox monk will not be able to hit himself. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I think what we do now, have the general eat some skulls. There's 1. And then we'll turn him into a demon, and he should have an attack after that. So he's gonna at least get fully healed, which is essential. But he's gonna get fully healed plus be a demon. Which means he should have another attack. Indeed he does. And the attack is gonna do 3. But he's gonna get hit as well, which is not that bad. But how much do our infantry do? One sec, you just wait here. How much do our infantry do? Only 2. It's an interesting call here. Let's have him attack, see if it works. It does 3, we take 1, big whoop. He can't attack again, so we have him wait here. Then we do 2 attacks with our infantry. Again, we're gonna take damage here. But this is important for us. Where's our other... I need to take the other infantry. Oh, did I have the other? Yes, I did. Okay. And then he is going to attack the Fox Monk this turn, killing him. And it's possible, believe it or not, that on the next turn we will be able to, you know, win this fight, basically. I didn't think it was going to happen, but it looks like it might not be out of the question here. The Fox Monk is just not going to move. He might move a little bit later. We're going to get the general bulking up a little bit here. I want to kill him before he enters his demon state. That is for damn sure. Fox Monk is not going to quite be able to make it back. I would love to kill him on this turn. I just don't know if it's possible. I think our general is going to be able to do 12 damage. How much do our archers do? No 80% bullshit. Like, I got to hit them. So they're going to do 3 and 3. So that's going to take him down to 12. And I think our general is going to be capable of doing 12. It's going to be a slugfest, though. So let's see. That takes him down to 12. Now let's talk about our general here with 17 HP. How much does he do? I can't see. I think he does 3 per turn. So we should be able to duke it out with him here. This is one of those things where if we get it wrong, though, things are not going to be great for us. Hopefully we get one more attack. Please tell me we get one more attack. He doesn't have any more attacks. Okay, infantry, it's up to you. I do have 2 infantry, don't I? This guy can do... How much damage? 2? Okay, this guy can do 2 damage, and I'll still have 1 more turn. I think this should be the last turn here. And our infantry should be able to finish the job. Holy shit! I did not think that was gonna happen. That was the most epic fight I've had. I hate to use the word epic, by the way. That was the most epic fight I've had by far in Skulls of the Shogun. That just improved my, like, feelings on the game by, like, 15% right there. I liked it to begin with. I like it a lot more after that. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen here. So Sakura did not show up to congratulate me. What's going on with Kurikawa? My most trusted advisor literally stabs me in the back and steals my identity. Think of it this way, boss. It'll make the revenge all the sweeter. Yes, of course, onward to extract piping hot vengeance. Whew. Alright, that was surprisingly intense. I'm happy with that, though. Not a sight read victory, but a victory nonetheless. And still, we sit in 29th place somehow. I would love to get a little bit further. Let's check our overall leaderboards to see what I need to get to start moving up a little bit. We're at 35 or something, right? Yeah, we're at 35. So once I beat one more mission, I should start advancing here. But in any case, thank you guys for watching. This has been my favorite episode of anything in a long time. So hopefully you've stuck around with the series. You don't think it's too boring or dry, like some people probably do. I don't know, I'm recording these all before they go up. But in any case, again, thank you guys for watching and for your support during that fight. I'll see you next time.